Going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome. It's Sunday. It's 6 p.m. We're in the fish room. We're waiting on Poppy Chulo because he's supposed to be here, but he's going to be fashionably late as always. Oh, Garcia. It's in your Instagram, sir. I sent it to you. But if I have to email you the link, I will. I will email you the link, Berto, just because I love you. Oh, Berto. Berto. GarciaAquatics.com. Oh, that is not what needed. Garcia Aquatics here. On its way, Berto. All right. I emailed him the link. Let's see how long it takes him to get here. I'm saying 10 minutes. Let's see if I'm wrong. Welcome, June. It's nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Gordon, my friend, welcome. Tommy. Oh, so how's everybody's Sunday going? Mine started with an interview with Tommy from Silver Creek Wildlife, and he had a power problem. Good old Texas. Good old Texas power grid failure. Real quick, my Cleveland Cavaliers have advanced to the second round in the playoffs, even though I'm not really a Cavs fan. And guys, today's guest and man of the hour. It only took him 2 minutes to get here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Berto from Garcia Aquatics.
Garcia Aquatics here. How's everybody doing? Damn, don't put me that big.
Oh, that's where you go, baby.
Oh,
It's about you. This ain't about me tonight.
Oh, Lordy. Here we go. It's going to be tortured.
It's not going to be torture. There will be some questions asked that everybody's going to want to know. We want to know what makes Garcia work.
Oh, we'll find out. There might be answers, and there might be no answers at all.
Well, welcome, Berto.
Thank you for having me here. Thank you for bringing me up on your live stream and me as your co-host and being as a guest.
It's your time. Oh, yeah.
Time to shine and time not to shine.
So, off the bat, if you ever decide that you want to buy another sponge filter and you see this piece of shit.
Okay, what happened with that one?
So, it's got a hole right here for the airline to go in. Inside of it has a button like this ring right here where my finger is.
Yes, sir.
There's all kinds of little tiny holes. They plug up. They cause your filter to float. And the next thing you know, your filter's not working at all. So I've modified it. I got a video coming. I am going to definitely name drop on it because it is what it is. You know, this was a flawless sponge filter until they added this piece of shit.
Hey guys, we all gotta say hi to June. What's up, June?
The gun show is not going today. My gun show is done.
I just had to do it for June because I just saw her here and everybody else is here, and especially Gordon. Thank you for being here, Gordon. And Tommy from Silver Creek Aquatics. Ken can't live without the gentleman here because he does his all his DIYs that he does for his farm and for his animals. He's one great guy, and that's another person that we should bring up another time, or around his schedule. We got to work around, put it that way. But
He was on at noon today.
oh, he was.
He was my first guest ever.
Oh, and I missed that one.
You did. A lot of people did. It was a few people that showed up.
I was sleeping. I'm sorry.
Gordon popped in. Tommy was definitely there until his power decided to leave the chat.
Oh, by the way, before we continue, there's some people don't like him, but I do not care. Joey and Tamara, congratulations on your wedding day. You guys tied the knot yesterday, and I really appreciate it. And you guys are rocking it together, and you're going to live together in a healthy one. And I really appreciate you guys being part of the Garcia Aquatic family and Happy Place Aquatics.
Absolutely.
And like we always say, gooble gobble, gooble gobble. You might be one of us, but we are one of us.
Well, now there's two of them.
And who's the google? And who's the gobble?
That's a good question. All right.
I'm sorry.
Let's get down to it, baby girl.
I blame it on the monster. I blame it on the monster.
I blame it on the cheetah. Cheetah on cocaine. Anyway, so here we go. Berto, I'm going to start by asking you, everybody wants to know an important question. Why are you so damn happy?
Well, I do not like to be too depressed and aggravated, but there's people that like to push buttons and get me aggravated and keep me off track. But one thing I got to tell you, I always turn those negatives to a positive because I got to be happy. And that's the way the Lord bring us to this world, to be happy and help one another. But other people are considering going the other way, thinking that it's helping them, but it's not. But one thing I got to say, I got great family and great friends here that I consider not my friends. I consider them as my family. It's all the support that they gave me, I return it to them, and I give them the most respect and the most love. And the ones that want to build the wall, go somewhere else. But just remember, Garcia Aquatics is here to stay. Put it that way. That's why I try to get to saying. Garcia is here to stay.
We're going to touch on that subject too.
And another thing I got to tell you guys, just remember this. When Garcia Aquatics is gone, you can always watch all my old videos and my old live streams. And just remember, I'm not gone. I'll be stuck here in the YouTube world, and all my videos will be there to the end.
DJ Guppy says, Gar, great day, sir.
Yes, DJ Guppy Fish. I know he's waiting for me to go down to Miami. I'm trying. I just got to work on a few things here at the house and everything. And now keep an eye on my parents and stuff like that. But don't worry, I'll be down there. And don't worry, it's going to be a day that the way I'm going to be setting it up is going to be DJ Guppy Fish and Nano Aquarium. And whoever else wants to tag along and hang out with Garcia down in Miami, you're more than welcome.
All right, here we go, Berto. How long have you been in the hobby?
Since I've been a young kid, but on and off. But now since I've been on YouTube, my hobby been longer with the YouTube going to 4 years. But for me, when I was young, I was on and off. Because everybody knows everybody did the same mistake. Everybody doing the worst mistake. Getting a fish tank, filling up with water, putting the filter running, going to the pet store, getting fish, putting fish in the tank, say I got a fish tank, and then 3 days later, they're dead. They not they quarantine them, they quarantine the water and all the stuff that they have to use because everybody learns that
Check the
mistake.
oil.
And that's why everybody's
Check the oil.
getting the tanks all set up, have the filters running, leaving it running for at least like 2-3 weeks, and making sure putting all the chemicals that they have to put in the water, like the chlorinator and the bacteria, having everything established to get their fish going, and they're not losing fish. The only time they get now is when they're not cleaning the filters, they're not doing it properly or doing their water changes, and then they're getting sick fish, getting the ick and all the other things that's not where it's supposed to be, and getting their water tested. Also, now everybody's having some people got the kits to test the waters and everything to make sure the ammonia is not too high, the nitrates and this and that, all the scientific things that everybody should know how to have the tank up and running up to par.
Next question. Next question is going to be, what was your first tank? What size was it? And what was the first fish?
Well, it was a 75 gallon. I had a giant, almost like a butterfly koi fish, and regular common goldfish. That's what I had, and I will always remember what I did wrong with that tank. Everything was running perfect, and Mr. Happy Joy sat on the sofa not the right way, just jump up and put my arm this way, and I hit with my elbow, I hit the tank, and everything came out. And then the next tank size that I could get, because my parents didn't want me to get another bigger tank, and it was a 10 gallon. And what I had in there, it was some little nano fish. I forgot what it was, but I had a solid red better. He was the king of the tank, and nobody didn't mess with him, and he didn't mess with nobody.
That's a good thing.
And I did not have the rainbow grabber.
Hey. Why is everybody knock on the rainbow gravel? You know, that's the healthiest tank I have.
I just had to throw that in there.
Absolutely healthiest. Hold on a second. I got to take this little shit of a dog upstairs. Somehow he managed to make his way down here.
Well, guys, if you have any questions that you want to know a little bit more about Garcia, and Garcia Aquatics might answer or might not answer, just go ahead and just leave the question with @Garcia. Then I know that you want to ask me a question. Just put @Garcia and then your question. Wow, Tommy, you lost power 4 times today. Oh Lord. Craig, welcome. June, everybody. I really appreciate everybody coming here. So let's just give the gentleman some time. Okay. This tank behind me is a 65 gallon. It's a 65 with the PetSmart stack of rocks. I got the frugal substrate and Carib Sea on it, on top of it. And I got some Nubius in here and regular rocks also. And over 200 guppies. I got gold guppies, the coins guppies, It's all mixed. It's a whole mixed tank of guppies. And when I went to one of my local fish stores, they told me it was Bristol nose. When I looked at it real good, I goes, they might be young. But when I got home, I looked at it a little closer. I should have done it over there instead. And I got common plecos. So when they grow out of here, they're gonna go to the Oscars or the Frontosa tank. And I got some albino cories in here also. Well, talking about lights. Damn, I thought I had my hat. Talking about lights. This one, usually, sometimes I keep it running for at least 24 hours, but sooner or later, they're going to be going off. And for my Oscar tank, I just have it running for at least 6 hours, and I turn it off. But now the white light doesn't come on, only the blue light comes on. So I'm gonna have to get another light for this tank. And for my Frontosa, I keep it on for at least 6 hours. Then I turn it off. I do the same thing with the for the Fajaca puffers, Fajaca puffer. And for my community tank that I have in my dining room, I have that one for at least 6 to 8 hours. Then I turn it off. And
I apologize. I'm here.
No, that's okay. Tommy has another question here for me. Okay.
Your favorite aspect of fish keeping?
Sometimes when you put some words in there, my mind doesn't compute. Can you break it down for me, Jimbo?
What's your favorite part of fish keeping? What's it do for you?
It relaxes me, but it's strange because everybody says, "How is relaxing you if you're too damn wired?" But it relaxes me because when I come home from work, I could have the worst day ever. And as soon as I get home, I start feeding the fishes and everything, turn on the lights, and I just look at the tank, look at the behavior, how they're doing, see if there's any sickness or anything like that. And I just keep on watching them.
Do you use any fertilizers in your tank? Jesse wants to know.
The only one that I use, I don't use no liquids. I don't dose nothing like that. I just keep it natural. I just use. Let me see if I still have it here. Hold on.
Ginseng is not used in the tank, sir.
For the substrates that I use for my plants, and oh wow, I really closed this bag real good. To keep it nice and moist still, because I didn't use all of it. Is put it this way: what I use is from Carib Sea, the Eco Planet planted aquarium substrate. That's what I use in all my tanks. If I made you fertilizer tabs from my own recipe, will you try them? I will try it. I won't hesitate to try it.
So our next question coming in here that everybody's going to ask you, that was actually on my list of questions. Thank you, Jesse. What is your favorite substrate, sand, gravel, or mix?
Well, it depends what kind of tank I'm setting up. I used to, when I first started on the YouTube, I was using a lot of the black substrate sand. I was loving it. But when I started noticing that, I started liking the eco planet from Carib Sea, and also the regular coral substrate, the sand. That they got it very fine, and it keeps on. They have all different types of, from very fine to like little rocks. I just like to use that, but see, it makes the tank look more natural and more appealing for where my mind is going and the way I want to set up the tank. And I always check because there's some substrates that can put your pH way too high or way too low. But for African cichlids, they like their pH a little high, and some of the frontosas also. They got a little different types. You just gotta find the one that you really want to get for the text that you want to set up with your idea that you're going.
Okay. So when you first got into this hobby with your 75, what was your other than the fish, what part of it did you enjoy? Just the first beginning of it.
Well, getting it because my brother was in with the reptiles. He was with all snakes. And when I asked my parents that I wanted to get a snake, they goes, "No, you and your brother could share the snakes and all that." And I don't want to. I can't. If I can't have my own, I don't want to get it. I don't want to get no snake. How about if I could get a fish tank? And so happened they had the lights and everything, the whole caboodle, winter stand and everything. They had everything. And my brother was not happy because I got the biggest tank. But it so happened. And they told him he wants fish. So, and that's how it was. And I dealt with the fish and everything. And every time I was coming home from school, I even moved the sofa and turned it around just so I can watch the fish and do my homework. And I always made sure turning the sofa back because I didn't want to hear it from my father and my mother. But they saw me, I was doing my homework, studying, watching the tanks and all that. And then I just went over there and did it.
So we can go back to that sand and gravel, or mixture of. So when I first started out in this, it was all clown puke for me. Not even gonna lie. My first one was kind of a, I don't know, it was blue and pink and red and green. It was a mixture of just clown puke. Uh then I went to all black gravel. I really liked the all black gravel, but you could see, and everybody thinks that darker colors are harder to see, like detritus and uneaten food. It's not. It's the easiest. I promise you. It doesn't hide anything. So then I went back to a red and black gravel. Worked well for, I don't know, 2 years, and my 55 that I had at the time. And then I set up my first big tank with sand in it. And man, I will tell you this: the little ones that I have the gravel in,
Yeah.
they're just for fry. I put it in there so the fry can hide, basically. Once that's over with, it's all sand, except for my goldfish pond. My goldfish pond has gravel in it. It's got, stones about that big, some that are that big, and then some pebbles in it. It's a mixture. But sand is the way for me, and I don't use your conventional fish sand. I don't even use pool filter sand. I use play sand. Like this Oscar tank right here's got play sand in it. That guy's got a mixture of cichlid sand and play sand. My 125 South American is all play sand. I mean, the majority of my takes are play sand, except for this guy.
Yeah.
I got a deal on 200 pounds of grass of sand.
When it comes to a good deal, you can't pass it on. But me, anybody, there was been a few people that told me use the play sand or use the full pool filter sand. But me, I don't know what it is. I just like the sand from Carib City. Even
I
though I'm
understand.
paying some places they got it for $20, some places got it for $25, and some of them got it for 30. But when I go to
200 pounds of it right there.
and when they I go to the $20, they don't have it. I just go to the 25 and pay a little extra. I just like the sand,
I get it.
but that's just
But
me.
yeah, I understand that. I thought about trying the black diamond blasting material. I thought about using that, but I've seen some things to where it hurts fish, and I'm not trying to have my fish hurt. I already get accused enough of abusing my fish.
Yeah,
They're in
and
too small of a tank.
and that tank is too small for all those fishes you got in there.
They are. It doesn't have enough filtration on it either. Um, but we all got in this hobby for a reason. And what is your favorite fish that you keep?
What was that saying again? Sorry,
What is
Peter.
your favorite
I said
fish you keep?
my favorite fish. Well, it's a very hard question because I love my Oscars, I love my Fajaca Puffer, and I love my Frentosas.
Well, and according, right here, I feed my fish dog food. They eat a regimen of kibbles and bits. Sometimes old Roy, if it's the kibbles and bits are too expensive. But all right. How many times a week you feed your fish?
Well, today they don't get no food today. They'll get food tomorrow and Wednesday, and then Friday.
So Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Hmm.
I used to fast mine on Sunday and I would feed them every day. I've noticed since I break it out, except for my fry, I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. They don't eat. They get mad at me. But
Saturday is they get everything, all of their flakes, pellets, and their treats.
I've
And
been messing up.
I feed them hard. On Saturday, I feed them very hard.
I messed up with my flower horn. My dude's belly is as big as his head. I think I'm feeding him a little too much, so I got to slack out on that. We just switched where we're going for vacation. Not going to Broken Bow. We're going to Corpus, to the coast. Probably Corpus Christi. Well, awesome. I don't know what that is. I apologize. I can't. I can speak a little bit, but I can't.
Hey, don't worry about it. I got you. I got you. I got you. Que onda, vato? What's going on, pinche Wally? What's up, vato?
Uh-oh.
What's going on, Holmes? a little bit, a little bit of Chicano has to come out. Órale, la primera vez, vato. And what's my favorite fish food? Extreme. And I could never say it right. And you can make fun of it. The hickory.
What is it?
Hickory. Hickory. Or whatever it is.
Hikari?
Yeah, Hakari. Hakari. That's why I feed mostly all my little nano fishes. The Hakari.
The only fish in my fish room that eat Hikari are my two Oscars. They're the only two that'll eat it. Everybody else is on extreme except for the
Oh yeah, I got
the
I got
fry.
some of that for I got the Hakari for also for the Oscars. And I got this for my parrot.
The extent of my Spanish is to say, what is it? How are you? I guess. ¿Cómo está?
Oh, why
That's
you
about,
cursing at me? Why you
that's
cursing
about,
at me?
mother. If I cursed at you, you'd know about it. Yeah.
That's what I feed him
So,
for my red parrot. And he loves it too.
well, it's in the wrong container, but that's what I feed mine.
That's a
It's
big
not
parrot.
the, it is definitely not the extreme big fella. I promise you that. It's Hikari cichlid staple for Oscars. And she's over here mean mugging me because I moved the food, and she's like, "I want some." Not today, not today, lady.
Today's your day off. And I know for me, when I was expressing a little bit of my feelings, and I didn't say hello to the young lady when she was standing there, can you let her know that I say hello?
She's having a bad day, Berto. Yeah, I've had to talk her down a little bit. She found out her mom has breast cancer, and it's possible she might have lung cancer. My old lady, when something happens, her brain automatically goes to the worst case scenario. It never goes to this is what can happen. It's always this is what's going to happen. So I had to calm her down. They already got everything set up. Everything's ready to go. She'll be okay. Her mom is in good shape. Her mom eats right. Her mom takes care of herself. I told her, your mom's got this. She needs you to be supportive of her. She don't need you to crumble right now. I used to come in and say, "What's up, Fish Fam?" But Fish Fam link was usually in the chat. Wanted everyone to know I was talking to them and not that one account. Well, we appreciate that. Ah, so
Gabriel, you're number one in my book, no matter what, my brother.
oh,
You crazy bato.
yeah, I'm gonna have to brush up on my Spanish. I think I'm gonna have to go back down to Clark Avenue in Cleveland. I'm gonna have to go down there and hang out with my boys down there. I ain't hung out with in a minute.
You think so? You think they'll set you back? They're gonna be like, hey, get
They,
that,
they,
go out of here.
they will accept a gringo with flying colors. I promise you.
Okay.
I still talk to one of them, my buddy Zeus.
Oh, there's always got to be a Zeus in the group.
His real name is. I always mess with him, called him Jesus. He used to get mad at me.
I'm not gone.
Oh,
I'm here. I'm not gone. I'm here.
you gotta talk to Mr. Nicotine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember them days, man. So Berto,
I just don't want to. I don't want to do it on your live stream.
I ain't
do it
worried
that
about it.
way.
So I got the main question is this is gonna be a tough one for you. What do I gotta do to get you to let go of old shit?
Stop talking about it.
Well, I thought we were there until last night. This is coming from me to you, brother to brother.
Hey.
That camping trip was between me and you want to bring it up.
Hey, like I said, let's not even talk about it. And we got to leave that ingredient out of the soup because right now the soup is perfect and we don't want the soup to go sour.
Tommy, my Jesus was on the dashboard. It was a plastic Jesus glued to my dashboard. What is your future plans for your fish room?
I know that everybody's waiting for me to do the fish room tour, having everything all set up. Is that I'm just still in a little bit of hole and I'm trying to get everything perfect. And I know I should be filming everything of the process of me doing it. But I'm one of the different YouTubers that I don't like to show the ugliness. I rather just show when everything is completely done. That's just me.
Sorry, I burped really loud.
And look what Tommy says. You
You don't
don't
talk
think
about what happens in
about.
Florida.
That's right. What happens in Florida stays in Florida. What
Now,
happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
we
We
ain't
just
in
gotta leave
Vegas,
it just
baby.
like that. I
Whatever
know.
happens in Vegas ends up on YouTube.
What happens in Florida stays in Florida, and nobody has to know about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So when I come to Florida, how drunk we
Put it
getting?
this way. Put it this way.
He has too many right now. Your name is Garxa.
Him with his fat fingers and the medication that he's taking. And that's why he types all wrong. Just check your spelling before you do anything. So, like I was saying, there's a lot of people that you like to help out in the world, and they think that you give them all the help they want, and they're always worried about their pride. So why ask for help? And if they're worried about their pride,
I'm going to leave that statement right there on the screen. Because what happens to Berto is our business, because you made it our business. What's up, Mexicali?
what's up, Mexicali?
I have shovels. I have burlap. I have lye. What's good?
I understand. I appreciate the ones that really know the real Garcia, but not too much other Garcia. But I really appreciate the love and the support. And the other thing is, what was that question that how many tanks do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I started off with 30. The reason why I started off with 30, because I was going to Petco all the time when they had the dollar gallon sale. That now they switched it to 50% off. So now I'm just I have in my house right now is from 150 to the lowest is 55. No, the lowest is a 6 gallon cubes.
Hold
That's
on,
the
hold on,
lowest I
hold on.
have.
Hold on. George, you put this wonderful comment up there, but you put me like fourth. That makes me sad, bro. I thought we were cool, man. What's up, Jimmy P? You know what, man? Never be too proud to ask for help. I don't give a shit. I really don't care. If you're having a problem mentally and you got somebody you need to reach out to, or you got a group of people, reach out to us. You got a problem at home, if we can help you, we're going to help you. That's just how it is. We
But
help we help people, man.
we like to help people, but the thing I don't understand, why ask for the help and you help them, and ask for advice and you give advice,
But they don't take the advice you give them for shit.
and then when you give them the advice, then it's, oh, you're doing it all wrong. It's not like that, and then they're worried about their damn pride. Leave the pride to the side. If that's the persona of you did of yourself, deal with it. Don't try to be like you know
Welcome, Car.
that you're the victim. You're not the victim. Everybody is a victim. Everybody's the victim because it's the way you represent yourself and the way you're doing yourself. So you just gotta do what you gotta do. If somebody's trying to give you a great advice, follow it. And if you don't like the advice, adjust to it. Make the best of it.
I really, 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 really like this question. When is the wedding?
Yes, I know everybody's still waiting for the wedding, and we're still working on it. Don't worry, guys.
Garcia, what is your favorite form of filtration? Courtesy of Jesse.
sponge, and my canisters.
Garcia, what color underwear is your favorite?
Primo!
None take my advice and still come with the same issues over and over. Yo, told you how to fix it. Do it. Jimmy wants to know who Shimmy Shimmy's marrying. Berto.
Jimmy P, you should know better. She's dealing with Garcia Aquatics now. And she got to put up with all this craziness of Garcia.
He likes the pink sequined mankini.
Hell no.
He likes the lime
person,
green see-through mong. Come on, that lime green see-through mong is the shiznit,
Hey.
son.
Hey, you putting me out here like that?
Now I'm putting you out there like that.
Oh, I don't want to be rude, but I'm sorry that I did not acknowledge you. Carl, how you doing? And I received your message, and I'll give you a call later on.
Man. All right, Berto, deep questions. Where'd you grow up at? This is gonna get a little closer to home.
I was born in Dominican Republic, but I came to the States when I was 3 years old, and I was raised in New York City in a little part of Manhattan that is called Little Dominican Republic, that is called Washington Heights. Lived over there for 28 years. I did my elementary school, my junior high, and high school in good old New York. Okay, I already see that.
Shit.
Jesse asking,
what's your favorite size aquarium?
First, my favorite plants is the Anubias, because they're the easiest, and to me, they're the hardiest. I love my Nubias.
I like Java Fern.
Because they're the easiest for me.
Tommy says his goofy ass can pull off a pink sequined mankini.
He could. Because some of the outfits that he wears, like his funny white beater shirts that he gets, he wears those weird colors and all that. That's Tommy. I kid. That's not me.
Yes, I believe that's where she was claiming she lived. That girl didn't live anywhere near there. I promise you. She's too prim and proper to live in that area.
And
Animal Instinct, what's up?
Animal Instinct, thank you for coming. And my favorite tank size that I'm thinking so far, I'm thinking about a 300 gallon. And I have to set it up just perfect because I'm putting at least with canisters. But I know everybody's going to tell me, do a sump. But I like my canisters, which is nice and quiet. I just don't want to have a sump that's making too much noise.
Berto, what do I always say? What is my tagline?
It's your hobby. Do it your way.
Correct.
And enjoy it.
What's up, Melvin? Welcome. Why do I have Mexicali messaging me?
Melvin!
Oh.
Yes,
so
Dominican Republic, and yes, let's go Yankees, let's go New York Knicks, and let's go. Wait, Knicks, Yankees,
Mets,
and Giants.
What about the Mets?
Nah, those are stems.
Oh.
They were a stem. They were a stem to me. The Mets are a stem to me. The last time they won the World Series was 1986.
I don't think the Indians have won one in forever. Oh, hold on. The Guardians. Did you see my reel on Instagram where I was at the game Friday night?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I had some banging seats, man.
Oh, those
I was
the way you were, the way we were filming it. That is some banging seats.
I was closer to the catcher than the pitcher.
The last time I had it, that I took my father, it was down here in Florida because I got those free tickets. It was to go to see the Marlins, and they told me it was one of the best seats, and it was right by home plate. I'm like, oh, so I'm gonna watch this real close. Yeah, home plate, all in the top.
Oh, you were up in the nosebleed.
And the nosebleed. And boy, let me tell you, I was like this, looking at the game. And I was scared. I thought I was going to fall down. Gina!
Welcome.
See you, Gina. Yes, Gina. Look, Gina. My beautiful 32 BioCube that I'm soon going to be setting it up with all beautiful salt water. Bringing the Florida into the tank. I'm bringing Florida into the tank.
How many brothers and sisters you got?
Well, I got 3 half brothers and 1 half sister. And from my mother's side, it's just me and my brother. That's 2 of us from her. But my other 3 brothers are half brothers. One is in Germany. And one's in Massachusetts. And the other one is in Fort Myers, I believe. And my half sister, don't know where she is. We found her, and then she disappeared on us again.
That's what we do when we don't want to be found. You can ask a lot of people that know me that can't find me. I am Harry Houdini when I need to be.
The thing was, it was her mother, because it's a little personal thing that I don't like to talk about. It's just what happened in the past stays in the past. And she told her daughter everything about him. And she found us, let us spend time with us for at least a month or 2. And then out of nowhere, boop, phone number been changed, and we never hanged out again.
She found out what she wanted to know.
And the funny thing is that when she saw me, she was like, oh. That's one tough brother I got right there. I can't be around him.
And a question I did ask you earlier never got answered. How drunk are we going to get when I come to Daytona?
Well, who knows? Because I'm going to be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But I'm going to be working on Tuesday.
I'm going to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm leaving on Monday. Or I'm leaving on Sunday, coming back here. And I'm taking off Monday just for I need to rest because that's a long-ass drive.
And don't worry. We'll have a lot of fun. We will. And who knows how much we're going to be drinking.
I drink enough to bend that ass over. Let that coochie breathe. I had to.
You nasty hoe.
Only on Tuesdays.
Yes, I say Germany. One of my brothers lives in Germany. He's one of the brothers that I don't hardly talk to because he's one of those Mr. Know-It-All, and he's an engineer.
Sounds like my brother.
So I just say, hi, how you doing? I gotta go.
Chuck the deuces and roll. Welcome, Danny of Danny's Aquatics. Guys, Danny had a loss the other day in his fish room. He lost one of my favorite fish that he had because I happen to keep the same fish. Danny lost his electric blue Acara.
Oh man.
It's sad because those are great fish. They're very personable. They always meet you at the glass.
The natural blue Acaras?
Regular electric blue. However, my natural blues, man, are looking fantastic. If any of you caught my little live streams I put out twice today, you'll see my natural blues look fantastic. I mean, really do. They're healed up. They're doing fine, which is a good thing. Where do you see your hobby going, Berto? You see it going a full-out fish room or a few more tanks than what you have?
Well, there's going to be more tanks, more setups, and I'm going to get to myself the way I started with the hobby, when I started with the YouTube, educating people. But I just been showing people how I set it up, and I'm going to do more videos of me setting up tanks, and I'm going to be doing a lot of different tours, different shops, different fish farm, showing all the support and all the love to the people. And I know I might set up another tank in the office, and I know Lady Shimi's not going to be happy about it, but I'm setting up that tank in the fish room, what she likes and what I like, and that one's going to be in the office, and most likely you won't be seeing me doing too much live streaming here. Sometimes it will be here, and sometimes it will be in the office.
Man, did this chick turn the fucking air on? No, I thought my wife turned the air on. I'm about to say it's 67 degrees. How much colder you want it in here? Well, it's 80 down here, but
welcome, Piles. Welcome, Piles.
Welcome, Pile Aquatics.
Anybody else has any questions they want?
I had him on here, I believe, last Sunday.
Oh yeah. Anybody wants to has any questions they want to ask Mr. Garcia Aquatics?
Would you ever consider doing a all South American tank? Not big South Americans, littler South Americans. I think you would enjoy it. I really do.
That could work.
You know, I would say they get a little on the bigger side, so probably a 125 would be perfect. Maybe do some Severums, some Geophagus redhead Tapajos.
That's what I've been looking at, to be honest with you.
Throw a couple electric blue. I'm going to say it like my friend up north. Electric blue Acara in there. Getting ready to ship a bunch of fish. I don't see any being shipped to me.
or me. Tommy, if you know Piles Aquatics link for everybody to check out his link.
Absolutely, drop it. Which one's one of your favorites, Danny? The electric blue Acara?
Because I'm thinking about getting another 150. But first, what I really want to get is another bigger tank, because my Oscars are going to be getting a little bigger, and that Florida guard, he was and now he's like this.
You know, South Americans, man, are actually. I started out with African cichlids. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do. But I got into the South Americans, man, and it was over. I mean, I still have African cichlids, but I will never stray away from the South Americans again. I'm
But
not going to mess around and mess up and call them African Americans again this weekend.
there's another tank that I want to set up. It's just because the colors, they looks amazing, and I really like them. And that's gonna be probably the next fish that I'm gonna get. But it's gonna be another big tank for them. And they come from Lake Tanganyika, the Trophius.
I have some Tanganyikans.
Since I already got my frontosas, I'm gonna have a separate tank of another Lake Tanganyika.
You know what, man? I messed up. I think it was like last weekend, and I kept calling my my South American tank an African American tank. I'm like, man, what an ass.
But you know what I'm waiting for?
What are you waiting on?
Have you spoke to your local fish store about the frontosas?
Yeah, they're all coming home to me.
Oh, so they're not coming over here now? You don't want to send them over here?
He has 3 left. Somebody came in and bought them all.
And I've been waiting, and this is how you're gonna tell
I
me.
I sent you his information.
No, you didn't.
I swear I did.
No, you didn't. You sent it to yourself.
I got the dude's phone number. It's Garfield 12323. But no, I went in there yesterday.
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. So I went in there yesterday, and I had to square a few things up with him. And I walk in, and we're talking, and I look over, dude, and there's like 3 in that tank. And I told him you were interested in him before, and he said he had somebody that was interested in him. Well, he's only got 3 of them. He said he's got more coming, though. So, and he said those ones that weren't actually growing right. That's all right, Danny. We know you work on Sundays, sir.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here.
And thank you for showing your support and the love.
Absolutely. So how long have you had your frontosa?
I had them for at least like 2-3 years.
How much have they grown in 2 or 3 years?
They're very slow growers, but I'm on. As a matter of fact, tomorrow I get out early. And yes, you hear it here first. I'm doing water changes tomorrow. Something I don't hardly do. I just top off because I always look at the substrate. And when I see the substrate look clean, it doesn't look bad. Even if I move it with a net in it, if I don't see no dust or kicking up or anything like that, but it's perfect. Take the waters, and it's perfect. I just go ahead and top it off and put the chemicals in and keep it moving.
All right, I got to say something real quick. Guys, Danny was my 2nd subscriber on my channel. This dude comments on just about every video I have. I mean, this is a solid all-around dude. Tommy, if you could put Danny's link in this chat. I mean, this dude he's got beautiful fish. He builds big tanks. I mean, it's worth watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel too. Most of you are. How do I do this to where I can make this to where it's subscriber only?
I wish I knew, but you have to go on the YouTube side to do it. I believe.
That's going to have to happen. That's going to have to happen. So, Berto, why not he says don't do subs only. Why not, Tommy? Let's hear. It closes you. He can do it, but don't. Fine.
Hey, one thing I'm gonna tell you, every time I go live, I'm one of them that doesn't even go ahead, only subscribers. Whoever wants to come and want to watch, and I read as soon as you got your moderators and they see the dumbest questions and the dumbest response, they can just go ahead and remove them.
Mexicali. Well, go ahead.
And that's why you always gotta have your moderators, because your moderators will do their job.
Mexicali, I seen the video you sent me. Are you posting that, or is it just you just sent that to me? What up, Discus North? I agree. Man, that's a beautiful tank he built. Did you see the stand and stuff that he did at the Children's Museum?
Yes, sir.
That is amazing.
You should put Carr as a moderator also. He's not a moderator.
I don't even think you're a moderator, to be honest.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
Where did I go?
You got awesome moderators here that they will take care of it and get rid of all those shenanigans.
I like shenanigans.
They shouldn't be here, because they always will put not a great comment. They'll just want to push buttons, and they think it'd be entertaining, and it's just ridiculous. And Discus North, how you doing? Thank you for coming. And sorry, I didn't acknowledge you when you came in.
Let's see. I'm gonna do this one too. You guys are all here. You know what, Mexicali? I don't know if I can. I'd rather you do it. I'd rather you get all of the credit. I don't want it on my stream for everybody to see. I want you to put it out in the world for people to see. That's your video, sir. It is not my place. I appreciate you telling me I can, but let's let you do it. Man, Tommy is putting everybody on there. I don't see me. What's up, Alex?
Oh, Lordy, we got Alex here.
I'm going to have to get Alex on here one day.
It'll be hard. He's a busy person.
It'll be hard as Chinese arithmetic.
Anybody else has any questions they want to ask Garcia Aquatics?
I've got a question.
Oh, Lordy, here we go again.
When are you getting rid of that Sebring?
Soon as I finish paying off all my bills that I got to get, and me and Lady Shimmy Shimmy are thinking about probably getting a nice, decent pickup truck or SUV.
Can't go wrong with a minivan. Think about it. You got a shaggin' wagon and something that'll carry something.
I told her about it because I told her we could get rid of the seats in the back when it wants to be one of those road trips that we going far and we don't have to pay for hotels. We just go ahead and get one of those blow up air mattresses, put it right there. We got the AC, and there's our hotel.
Mine's got a DVD player in it.
Yes. Animal Instinct, you got a wrench.
You got a wrench. We got to get Animal Instinct on here too.
Yeah.
I got to have a face with a name. I know what Alex looks like. I know what Tommy looks like. I know what Carr looks like. I don't know what DJ Guppy Fish looks like. I know what Discus North looks like. I know what Melvin looks like. I've been on Melvin's screen.
This is just an AI.
How do you know I'm real? How do you know I'm real and I'm not a hologram?
Okay, Tupac. You did it again.
So now this is are you a Star Trek fan or a Star Wars fan? Now this is you got to answer that one carefully.
I'm a Star Wars.
Damn it. I'm a Trekkie.
I'm sorry. I used to watch a lot Star Treks with my father.
I'm talking about the movies. I ain't talking about them stupid TV shows. Yes.
Captain Kirk.
I will be back in a couple of minutes. My wife needs my assistance with something.
Okay.
I think the motor may have broke.
So what you guys want to know more about Garcia? And I know at 8 o'clock, Garcia's going to go live, but I'm just letting you guys know. There's a lot of people at 8 o'clock live. So I would like for you guys to come and hang out with Garcia Aquatics, because you know Garcia Aquatics always drops the link. How did I get into the hobby? I answered it before earlier. My brother was with the snakes, and I wanted to get a tank with snake, if I could put a snake in it. And my parents said, no, you go ahead and hang out with your brother with that snake. I was, nope, I want my own tank. So I decided to go with fishes. Well, Tommy, to be honest, what I'm liking here so far is my Oscars and my Florida guard. I'll build a giant part of it is, put it this way. The way I'll make that pond that I never seen that anybody ever did it. It's just gonna be with a big tank in the middle that the fishes can go up and you can see them. And when it's time to feed them, they have to come down to go eat. And it's gonna be around. And with a little bridge that you go over and relax on the bench. That's what I would like to do. Yes, manatees, that would be good. If you could be anything other than human. Even though we already know they're the same as us. A silverback gorilla. But I'll be the meanest silverback gorilla. And yes, owning a zoo, but I would like to own an aquarium, but no big sharks or anything like that. It will be all South American, South Africa, Central American, all that. All those type of fishes. That's what I would like to have.
I apologize. What did I miss?
You didn't miss nothing. I was just letting people know that. Sorry for promoting me. I'm going live later, even though there's a lot of people going live later.
You know what, Mexicali? I know, but you love me. You know, Garcia, I got I really want to talk to Alex. And you know why? We've talked about it. Something is not right. I know it's not right. You know it's not right. He's just too nice of a guy. That's what's not right.
Alex, it's not the feeding. It's something with the filtration, Alex.
Alex, I want to ask you a question. When you're doing your water changes, what do you do with your filter media? Do you rinse it out and put it back in, or do you change the cartridge like the wonderful like company tells you to every time you do maintenance? Because brother, I got an FX6 on a 240 with a heavily stocked 240, and I mean it's crystal clear. Same thing with a 300-gallon goldfish pond. I mean it is heavily stocked, and it's crystal clear.
I really want to go to your house and find out why that water looks so cloudy.
Alex, do not change the cartridge. I don't care what they tell you. Do not change it. Rinse it out in tank water. You are taking all of your beneficial bacteria out, and I'm pretty sure you're just constantly having an algae bloom. I agree with you, Tommy. Alex, you have my information. You follow me on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram. Hit me up. Me and you'll have a conversation. I'll show you what I do. I promise you it'll work. I mean, absolutely 100% promise you. I would take, this is what I would do. I would go find some sponge filter media, like flat, that will fit in the back of your hang on, and cut it up and put it in there. That's what I did when I used to run my tanks. And I mean, they stayed clear. Just flat sponge. Hang on the backs work depending on which ones you have. Alexa, turn on fish. Because, I mean, look, here, I'm going to put me full screen, Berto. That is heavily stocked. I mean, heavily stocked. There's all the filtration. There's 4 canister filters on it. I don't technically need all 4 of them, but I have 4 of them on it. I could take all of them off and run the FX6 and that tank would be fine. But I'm not going to. That is your filter floss. That right there will clear. That'll polish the shit out of some water. But you also want to get like some coarse black sponge that looks like this material.
And Alex, don't say that you will do.
Like that.
And let me know. I'll come over.
I'll walk you through it.
You're not too far from me. You know already.
Alexa, turn off fish. Man, if J-Rock was here, he'd be laughing because his Alexa would be trying to turn everything on and off.
Oh yeah. You already know what the. You already know I'll come over, Alex.
Hey, you want to come help me with mine?
You already know what you're doing. We just trying to help out other people that are having problems. Because
yes,
if they changing the cartridge and getting rid of cartridge, just put a new cartridge, and also cleaning the canisters, and they hosing it completely, getting rid of all the bacteria.
2 Aqueon hang on the back and a Marine Penguin 400. I have a couple. I'm pretty sure I have the same filters before that were running my 125.
Why you don't have the canister running? Alex.
You know what? This right here, this gentleman told me to add that UV filter to my 125 when I was having all those problems with my African cichlids, because there was something definitely going on in there. It worked. I put it in my 75 with my natural blues when I had ick, gone. So I agree with a UV filter. I'm not probably going to run it forever, but I'm going to run it in there long enough.
The Aqueon hangbacks?
They're okay. They're not terrible. They don't flow what they say.
With those 2 cartridges, one thing I was doing was changing one and leaving the bad one in there, putting a new one, but leaving the old one in there. And then I used to switch it when it was time for me to go ahead. I already got the old one being established. Then I take the old one that's out, that's no good no more. Then I put a new one in. That's the way I was doing it, and I always kept the water clear.
All right, hold on a second here. We're gonna do something. Where's he live at, Berto? He lives in Florida. Where does he live? In Florida?
Yeah, he's not too far.
You guys have Home Depot down there, right?
Yeah.
Let me show him what he can actually put in his filter. Where is it? I'm over here singing. I'm sorry.
Alex, you just gotta let me know when you want me to come over, because I'll come over. You know, I'll be glad to help you out with that.
I put that in my in a couple of canister filters. It's porous. It has holes in it. It helps you with bacteria. You can also use pot scrubbies. They work well. I mean, that red lava rock actually works really great. And it's $5.77 for a bag, and that'll probably fill up a canister filter in a couple different chambers. And you can honestly take some of those filters that you're putting on your hang on the backs. You can shove them in the actual. You can put them in the hang. You can put them in the canister filter.
And I'm serious.
I have them in.
I'm serious, Alex. Let me know when. Don't push it back. Just let me know, and I'll be there.
You got some real expensive fish in there. Those Severums aren't cheap. I know those Severums aren't cheap. They're not like your average run-of-the-mill, red spotted gold Severums or turquoise Severums that everybody has. Those are some expensive ones, man. George agrees with me on the lava rock. Look at that, George. We agree on something.
And this one right here, behind this rock, the fake rock.
Yes.
I got 3 big lava rocks.
What up, PB Aquatics?
PB!
I got a giant one right here in the monster's tank. I got another one in my goldfish pond.
It holds so much bacteria that you can even just put it in any other tank.
I want to do a dirted tank. I'm thinking about going outside in my yard and digging up some dirt. I don't know if that's the proper way to do it, but
I'm not doing it.
Find out.
I just want to do it. I just don't want to do it to me.
I want to do it with the cursed tank.
Go ahead.
You know that cursed tank is terrible.
Yeah, see what happens. And then if the plants die, then you believe this is definite.
If it's that, I'm gonna throw it in the trash. I'm not even gonna sell it to anybody. I'm gonna shatter it and throw it in the trash. Most of your fish are in the $100 and up range. Well, I don't know about you, but I enjoy keeping my expensive fish alive, especially some of the man. I'm afraid to move them.
Alex, your buddy hasn't get in contact with me yet.
I'm afraid to move my red shoulder Severums. And here's why. They have been in the tank they're in since they were that big. I'm afraid if I move them, it's going to be all bad. You can add pothos to that filter, brother. It won't hurt it one bit. But it actually probably would help you. But I'm afraid of if I move them into the tank I want to, they're not going to survive. That's where I'm having an issue. I have Lawandas in a 65-gallon tank. The Lawandas don't need that 65-gallon tank. They're already at full size. Jimmy P, I have 19 of them in a 50-gallon tank. 19 red shoulder Severums in a 50-gallon tank, and they're growing. They've already tripled in size since I had them because I power feed and I religiously water change on that tank. My fry tank and my juvenile tanks, they get, I don't play. They get fed high quality food. They get frequent water changes, sometimes 3 times a week. But it's hard to keep Severums that are going to be, 6 to 8 inches big in a 50-gallon tank. That's just way too many.
The ones that I like of the Severums is the red golden spotted. The red golden spotted Severums.
Gold spot red Severums?
Yeah.
I got a bunch of them. I got 6 of them.
Alex, let's not worry about the potholes right now. Let me know when I can come over. I want to get that canister going, and I want to get the handbags. I definitely got to get that going.
What's up, Stud Muffin?
Congratulations, my son. My nephew. My brother.
That's not your brother. I'm pretty sure he's enjoying his honeymoon. All right, man.
Oh.
I'm gonna do it, Berto. You ready?
Go ahead. Put it solo. Put it go solo. Go solo. Full screen.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Or you?
Full screen. No, you go full screen. Now let's do it.
Bend that ass over. Let that coochie breathe. Hands on your knees. Shake that ass, bitch.
Alex, I'm serious about that. Because.
All right, Tommy, go eat your ahi.
Go ahead, Tommy, and thank you. Alex, I know you like to show your fish and everything. It's just seeing that cloudiness. It bothers me, to be honest.
Dude, those Severums he got are not cheap. I know they're not because I looked into those.
All those fishes that he got there are not cheap.
Got like 2 dadnoids in there.
Yeah, and they're gonna get big too.
You'll have to. Joy of Fish Keeping, welcome.
Welcome.
Why does that name sound familiar? Joy of fish keeping. Oh, it's because we all get joy from keeping fish. That's why.
Yep.
It's a rewarding hobby. I'm waiting for Gordon to click on that link. I figured for sure he would have clicked on it already.
Who knows? He's probably trying to put on his hoodie or whatever and put on his hat because he's Papachulo number 2. Yes, he is.
That might be where I remember you from.
That's right. From Mexicans. What up? Okay,
What's up, Happy Dad?
What's going on?
I told you he had to get his hoodie. He had to get his hat. Told you.
Yeah.
Look at I said, cut my hair and I said,
Yeah. No, I'm here. What's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing?
Fantastic. How are you?
Good, man. I'm good, dude. I just had a long day home with the kids. I got 2 sick kids at home, so just enjoying time with them. And then tonight, I'm actually doing all my my aquatherapy.
When I am done with this live, I actually got to spend some time with the wife. She's having a rough day.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. She found out about, I don't know, a week and a half ago, her mom has cancer.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she got breast cancer and possibly lung cancer.
So, yeah.
She's taking it kind of hard, so.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Cancer's a bitch. So let me tell you that. That sucks.
Fuck cancer.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. Condolences to your wife and obviously the entire family.
Hey, bro, I am one of those dudes that actually likes his mother-in-law.
Oh yeah, you're one of those.
My mother-in-law is an awesome chick.
Yeah, yeah. My mom, my mother-in-law is mother-in-law. I guess she would be. Yeah, she's non-existent.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, that's family. That's yeah.
I did a video for a
Thank
friend
you.
of mine. I did a video of breast cancer for one of my friends and she survived.
Oh, my grandma survived lung or breast cancer. 10 years. And she ended up developing a tumor on her spinal cord and her brainstem, right at the base of her brainstem and her spinal cord, and it ended up messing her up pretty good.
And my mother-in-law, she loves me. I love her.
My mother-in-law is awesome, man. She really is. She's also my financial advisor. Let's see what the wonderful, lovely natural blue Acara tank temperature is, shall we?
And it will be 80. 84. I was a few degrees off.
That's what the big one is.
Oh.
That big bastard.
How about the one right next to you? Oh, they're all in 80s.
I hate the room.
Oh, Jesus, you just blind me. Oh, come on, man, you're blinding me. You don't want to blind Garcia.
You know what, Gordon?
81.
I got it right in the middle of your chest. It says you're 95.4. It can read you all the way from America.
Hold on. What are you? Man, you're awfully cold. I don't know what's going on with you. You're about
Canadian.
Might as well be 35.
Oh, you got yours in Celsius.
No, I got it in Fahrenheit.
All right, what is that?
28.7.
All right, what is that in Fahrenheit? Do the conversion.
80, 28.7, 85.
83.5.
Close enough.
Close enough. I just figured you could convert it real quick.
Close enough for a Canadian.
And you say you work with numbers.
He does work with numbers.
And he's off.
Hey, did you hear me on the Twitch live stream the other day when I told you, I said, "What's up, Gordon?" when you were in the car on the way to work or what have you, or your way home?
Maybe. I don't. My memory is shot.
That from
like,
lack of sleep?
I remember a lot of things, but I don't remember little tidbits sometimes. What happened?
Oh, I said hi to you. You didn't acknowledge me, so I didn't know if you heard me or not.
No, I probably didn't hear you.
He probably did one of these. He probably did one of this. Oh,
he was in the car. He had it across the Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Blame it on the Bluetooth.
Yeah, I was in the car.
You were yelling some obscene shit out the window to somebody as you were driving. You were having a bit of road rage. It was hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, a guy cut me off. I do remember that. Yeah, don't cut me off. Yeah, I'll chase you down. I'm the guy that pulls up. Well, you got cutting me off and whatever. Accidents happen, so I apologize. I understand those. I've had people cut me off before. I've even cut people off before, and I just wasn't paying attention. My bad. My bad. Right, and it's always no problem. I'm agitated at the same time, but I'm like, you know what? It's a mistake. No problem. I always do that. But when you cut me off deliberately, you look, you see me, and then you just merge over and I almost go into a center median.
Oh, it's on.
And then I pull beside you, and you're giving me the finger. What did I do? What did I do? So, and then I'm like, okay, now it's on. now we exchange words.
Man, I was going to work Thursday morning. I was mad as hell when I was on my way to work. I woke up in a bad mood. I'm driving down the road. This lady sees me doing 55. Granted,
Yeah.
I'm speeding. It's 35. I'm doing like 55, 60. And she sees me. You can't miss me. My car is bright ass red.
Yeah.
Right in front of me.
Oh,
doing
man, we hate
doing
that.
26 miles an hour. It was this. She's here. I'm like this. Right around her. Didn't even care. Laid on the horn and had to finger out the window as I went around her.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
you.
yeah. I have issues with some people, like when they drive, they'll cut you off. Again, they're the people that don't apologize, act like maybe you were in the wrong or whatever. But like what most people don't understand is that most people will usually like, flip somebody off and then just kind of goes their way. Well, if it happens with my kids in my car,
oh, it's on.
Yeah, I now follow you. I follow until the moment I can get up beside you and make you understand that you have two children. I have children in my car. That could have easily, from your mistake, you could have easily endangered my children's lives. Well, you did endanger my children's lives by me having to, whether it's swerve out of the way, slam on the brakes, or whatever the case may be. But thank God I'm a good driver.
Me too.
Yeah.
I got good brakes. I asked this one dude, I said, my brakes are good. How's your insurance?
My brakes are
and he just looked at me. I said, yeah, ride my ass again. See what happens. I don't like this car. I don't like this car.
I will write this car off.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So
what?
You want me to bring my my Chrysler Sebring up there for you?
Well, you want me to get a smash for you? I don't care.
We should just go ahead and change the battery. Because I have a 26 series and I should have put an 85 series in there, because the 85 series battery, it will help to bring down the top. But if I have a 26 series, it doesn't engage at all.
For real, Gordon, one of the few times I pulled a gun on someone was someone trying to intentionally slam into my truck, and my kids on the side were my kids on the side that the truck was trying to ram. It was on. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, when you got children in your car, people don't realize who could potentially be in somebody's car. I'm all for my life, like whatever. I'm still going to get upset with you. I'm probably still going to exchange words with you or whatever the case may be. But the moment you, I have kids in my car, I want to make you understand that you screwed up. Like it's my mission to make you understand. I will go out of my way to make you understand. Obviously with no harm or anything like that, but just make you understand, whether it's screaming at you, pointing that there, that you do, like, do you understand that there are two children in my car? Whatever the case may be. But yeah, go ahead, Berto. What's going on with your 20 brake lock or whatever? What were we saying? 28 something?
He's got the wrong battery in his car.
Yeah, because when I went to turn the car on, it was completely dead. It didn't work. They didn't want to jump start, nothing of that. So I went to the auto parts store, and when they told me they didn't tell me what series it was. They told me, oh, this one is $150. I mean, I'm not paying $150 for that battery.
Yeah.
And then the other one was what, $60. I goes, let me get that $60.
Yeah.
So I thought it was just like the cheap ass battery, and it was a 26 series, and now my top doesn't go down. But everything else works, but the top doesn't come down.
And you, my friend, are the kind of customer I fire at the door.
Why?
Because if you don't want to put the proper part on your car, you're not my customer.
But the thing was, the guy didn't tell me. The guy didn't tell me that you need an 85 series for a convertible top.
Yeah, he didn't tell you, so you don't know.
He just told me the prices, so I went with the cheap.
That where I find that a lot of the parts supply stores, some of them don't really know, and they'll just make it up like, oh, hey, you can, this is the battery your car takes. However, this one's on sale and it's a little bit less. Will it start my car? Yes. Will it do everything I want it to do? Yes. And they don't know. Perfect, done. How many cold cranking amps does it have? I don't know. Right?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, cool. Yes, I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
Give Joy of fish keeping. He wants a wrench.
Joy fish game. Can you add a wrench to me so I could wake up this guy?
I don't know
I
if
don't even know how to do that.
I don't know if my other moderator's got one.
I don't even know how to do that. That's how illiterate
my
I
buddy
am
at?
with YouTube.
Well, basically,
I've done it. I've done it before because I have I have Drew, I have Joey as mod. I have a couple people as mods, but like just
when you're on your laptop, it's a little hard. But just go on your phone, go to your live stream, and then you just look at the person's name, and you just click on it, and then you can put them as a super mod or a regular mod.
Got you. What's a super mod? What's the difference between a super mod and a regular mod?
The super mod, they could mostly do more. They could do more. They could do like he's doing right now, sharing the screen and stuff like that.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And then you can do it yourself too.
Let's see. Joy of fish keeping's already won. Like this, dude. So you see we got these 3 little dots on the side over here? When you got highlighted, you can click on the person's name. It pops up, shows like all this shit. Add as a moderator, standard mod. Bam.
George,
done.
Gotcha.
George, you vouch for a lot of people. You love to. You love. Just kidding, George. Just kidding, George. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, look at that. You're yawning.
I'm gonna stay quiet. I'm gonna stay quiet. I'm gonna stay quiet. I'm gonna stay quiet, George. I'm sorry, George.
Oh yes. George is gonna haunt you.
He's not sorry, George. Only good people, he says. Yeah.
He's not.
Yeah. Hide the assholes. But anyway.
So
but yeah,
Gordon,
gentlemen,
if you go and you actually comment on my thing, you are now a mod. You are now a moderator on my channel.
Hello. There you go. Look at that.
Look at that. You're a moderator.
I'm a terrible mod. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing.
Hey, but you know what's beautiful?
I don't know why everyone makes me mod.
Makes 2 of us.
For all the channels.
But the good thing is about being a mod, if you don't like the comment, you can click on that person's name and you can put them on timeout.
All right, George, you're out. No, I'm just
I'm a grown ass man.
I like George. I love George. Yeah.
I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful with that because there was one time
I'm a grown ass man.
They had me as a mod, and I put somebody that was a mod. I put him on timeout, and I lost. It was on my own live stream, and I lost the whole chat.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's funny.
He likes busting everybody's chops.
What's that?
George likes busting everybody's chops.
Oh yeah.
Why don't George get his nice self up here? Come on, Mexicali. There's the link. Let's go.
I'm busy. I can't right now.
I'm busy. I'm operating the dam at the moment.
I'm still working on the museum tank.
Man, I thought you were. I thought you would have been at Joey's wedding.
I was supposed to go, to be honest. It was months ago. It was talked about it being a very reserved wedding with very minimal people, keeping it extremely private and special. That was the goal, and then they just decided relatively last minute to keep it just extra special, and they kept it to immediate family, so which is perfectly fine. I don't like hopping on planes anyway.
Yeah, you do.
I like,
Sweet acres.
I like going on planes. I don't like the plane ride if it's longer than an hour. If it's longer than an hour, I get pissed off. And I hate showing up to a airport 2 to 3 hours before the flight. And then the flight gets delayed. And then you're sitting around there twiddling your thumbs.
Man, I got lucky.
I will say one thing. My wife is yelling at me to come in the house and get my kids in the bath. So I will be tuning in from the chat. And I'll probably pop back on here in a bit if you guys are on.
Berto will be. I probably won't be.
Alrighty, I'll pop on in a bit, gentlemen. Let the coochie breathe.
Thank you for let that coochie breathe. Oh, man.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Oh, shit. Absolutely, man. You go do what you got to do. Get ready for your live. I'm going to cut this one short. And I'm going to go hang out with my lady.
No problem.
I got to get her under control.
Sweet Acres Koi Farm. How you doing? And thank you for being here. And tune in at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Garcia Aquatics. Even if I say 8 o'clock, but usually like around 8:10, 8:15, that's when I show up. But I'll see you guys. I'll be there. I was gonna go get everything all set up, even though I have this all set up for right now. But I just want to have a great month of March and start with this damn yawning. And I really appreciate all the moderators dropping the links and everybody that came, asked questions about Garcia Aquatics. A happy place, Mr. Jim. Thank you for having me as a guest. And you're more than welcome to come on by as a guest, and I'll let you know when, because Garcia does it different.
Absolutely, sir. Hey, Berto.
Yes, sir.
I had to. Thank you for being here, sir. If I can, I'll swing by in a little bit. I may be in the chat. I don't know if I'm going to be popping up on the panel. Like I said, I gotta keep her calm and relaxed.
Yeah.
So, thank you for being here. As always, Berto, if you need anything, you know my number.
Yep.
I talk to you daily. I talk to quite a few of you guys daily. I appreciate all the love and support on the channel, and I always do the same. Guys, if you haven't liked and subscribed Garcia's channel, I recommend you do.
And don't forget about Jimbo.
Don't worry about me. I got me in a minute.
Hit that like button, hit that share button, and turn on that notification bell to be notified when he's dropping a short or video or when he's going to go live. Don't worry about Garcia. Ha ha. Jimbo, it's all you.
Cool. Thank you, Berto.
No
Go do you, boo-boo.
All righty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you for being here. Pay attention. Now, next Saturday, I have a guest, Shamu Aquatics. But for now, I am out. Thank you for being here. Remember, it's your hobby. Do it your way. Later.